Hi, Vieira with stockmarketlive.tv. Well, today the topic, it is not the stock market. Although I'm an expert in the financial markets, our company is dedicated precisely to this subject, but today the topic is a completely different one. Instead, we are going to talk about exposing a scam. That is precisely what we do in the financial markets. When we identify scams, we expose them. And more than that, we also teach investors how to profit from them once they are spotted, as today, an example, the case of Abercrombie & Fitch, a stock that collapsed on the exchange more than 20%, just in one single session. Having said this, we are going to start with this company Yoast. They sell a very popular WordPress plugin, SEO Premium, very high price, including support. In the past years, we purchased many plugins. We have one of the fastest websites in the world. I'm going to demonstrate here. You have a test on Pingdown, all right? So stockmarketlive.tv, faster than 95% of websites worldwide. Here you have the website, and we are focused on live streaming. Therefore, this site is very dense. It is not just a matter of a few pages. We are talking about several companies and partners, leading companies worldwide. As you can see here also on the first page, going down here at the bottom, companies as Akamai, Wowza, and so on. Having said this, the issue with SEO, and today you can spend thousands of dollars in SEO. Most companies in this arena, they are scammers. That is the reality. You can spend thousands of dollars and you don't see any benefit whatsoever. As an example, we have the website on the first page of Google, and we never spent one single cent or even $1 on SEO with these companies. Okay? The problem with Yoast is that the most recent version of the plugin has main issues. All right? It does not work, and it does not work. And we contacted the company saying your current version does not work. Therefore, we want the version that we purchased. We are not going to waste our money purchasing a version that does not work. We want access to the version that we purchased, since we want to install it on the website, and they refused access to it. They said that if you want access to what you bought, you have to renew your license to have access to the past version. That is what our interest, to install the version that it works and not the version it does not work. And I consider obviously that a scam, since you've purchased something from a company. For example, if you visit their website, you cannot log in to your account and to download the plugins that you purchased. On the contrary, if you want to download, you have to renew the license. But you don't want the new version, all right? You don't want their support. You don't want the new version because it does not work. All right, I can prove it. It does not work. So we have developers. It does not work, but they want money. All right. So this is a typical example of a scam, a ripoff, and therefore I do understand why many people are today afraid of these companies, and they pose this question, very simple: why to spend or to waste money when often you can have access to these WordPress plugins completely for free, since in the end they are not providing any support whatsoever. Instead, they reply with templates, and you reply to them asking politely how to have access to the material that you purchased, that you paid for, and again they reply with templates, no support whatsoever. And in fact, a very attitude typical of a scammer. And you have this company, selling one of the most popular WordPress plugins. Obviously, this is not happening in the markets. We deal with billions of dollars. This Yoast is just a mere company selling potatoes in the industry. but a clear example how these scams they work, okay? So trying to rip you off to have access to something that does not work. Obviously, we are not going to spend one single dollar in a company that has this kind of attitude. Moreover, as in the case of the markets, those that they purchase plugins to these companies with this attitude, you are completely responsible then for the future. If you have a problem on your website, sooner or later it's going to happen. They are not there, they are responding to you with the templates, and more than answering with templates, being precisely having this kind of attitude typical of a scammer. So in the end, for us, $80 or $90, it is nothing. But I think that these companies, they should be prosecuted, they should be exposed, and it is part again of my job when we identify these scams to tell people all over the world I don't have any interest whatsoever in WordPress or whatever. We don't have any partners in these companies or in these fields. I also call your particular attention, since we have a very large experience, that most articles you see on the web with regards to reviews of plugins, they are paid marketing, as it happens in the case of the financial markets. They are paid marketing, and therefore you should not ever trust those articles. And you see this mainly in United States, okay? So most reviews, they are effectively paid marketing, and if you believe in what you are reading, well, it is a problem of you. I know many people that they went bankrupt by believing in Wall Street crocs, okay? So it is up to you, my friends. I'm a professional investor. Here you have our website, the world best live trading. You have here the example of one call, and everything that we do it live, okay? And therefore you find it here a very important sentence that is unique in the industry, since I'm the best in the world in what I do. The majority of individuals and companies offering advice are either incompetent, fraudulent, lack talent, charge unbelievable fees, and they have no track record. In the past 25 years, I never been involved in a scandal. No one ever accused me of lack of talent, complained about fees, and much less lousy performance. And the reason is that I'm the only one proving it live on the tape. Therefore, before evidence, no can make wrong claims. And by the way, if you install WordPress SEO Premium, you cannot have one of the fastest websites in the world. The code is not clean. They have no knowledge at all about what code is, my friends, okay? So we are experts in the markets. We have the best algorithms in the world in trading, and these algorithms, they include code. So the WordPress plugins are the business of potatoes, okay? They don't know what they are doing, these companies. Therefore, I know when I install and I read the code of these plugins, not only some of them, they have in fact virus and many other things that they are adverse to websites. You cannot have one of the fastest websites in the world if you install these scam plugins. So be very aware, be very afraid with these companies that their objective is not to help you to have a better website, to be to be your partner in the end in the business, but instead to be there just to rip you off for $80 or $90 or whatever that is their objective. All right, thank you. I leave you here with the test at stockmarketlive.tv.